pretty good team.
That was what made that team so good, you two?
I mean, putting it on the money for.
And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark
Come out on her, goes by. Her first two.
Pass down, court shooting and with passing. Look at this.
Did have an opportunity to chat with the Fever this morning.
With
Started out 2 for 3 from 3.
And creating a little space for herself here. Gets the switch on the screen. Smaller Vandersloot to be excited about, not only tonight, but this season. Watch this here. This is Jail. Great screen by Boston. She holds the contact.
Clark here in the corner. Little Lexi Hole with the toss back to
Clark way outside. You bets.
I mean, she's just so crafty with them.
This game,
A gorgeous pass from Caitlin Clark.
This is one of the things that makes Caitlin Clark really knows it's important not to pick up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter. And a nice one by Aaliyah Boston on that possession. Off, drains a 3. That's one of the few good looks, and it's not even that great of a look.
One of the best assist women in the WNBA. Looking forward to seeing her.
Clark, she weaves her way inside. Caught it in the foul.
And not to 4 defenders protecting the ball.
Then Clark to Angel Reese.
There from Clark.
Clark head up, as always. Just run with it. And
That is the basketball in her hands and going black.
So this is the
We talked about.
Leavish hounding Clark. Lays it in. Tie game. Late in the second quarter.
All-star team coming out. The pocket pass. Screen. Roll. Drop it down. Neka Amo.
Clark, one thing she got is handles. Finds her way to the rim.
Jean-Claude Jones had the final say. First lead for the Liberty that didn't last long. As Smith puts the Fever back on top.
And they need Smith in the game. And this is just a simple transition bucket.
Caitlin Clark gets going. She's one of the few players that has the ability to turn your own building.
Clark a deep 3. You bet.
Brawling. To McCowan.
Little shove inside creates that space. Her most efficient, best performance in terms of shooting the basketball.
Gets bumped. Will take. And hit from 3.
Step back. Feels like here, I mean, just for that reason, they're too deadly for me to get out on her. And then Caitlin, wow, that was a really good contest. Dejanay Carrington just looking at the ball.
Here's Clark.
Absolutely blown the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she
Caitlin Clark with her 3rd 3 of the night. As her
If you're Caitlin Clark, you shoot on him.
Charles off the bench.
Carrington all over her.
Clark on the offensive end. I mean, that's a great contest by Carrington.
She gets her hips and shoulders past Laney, and she leans in.
Ran into them in the NCAA tournament. And I was like, what are they? Caitlin Clark pushing the pace, change of direction subtly.
Xander Lucini.
Definitely a miscommunication and recognize Shatori Walker.
Never gets old.
Clark with the shot clock fading. Great look. And Smith lays it in.
Beautiful.
Another perfect pass to Boston who waited for Melissa Smith finishing.
Was excelled over what we'll call the much improved productivity in the back 12 of their games. Part of it is...
You don't need the double digits.
Oh my goodness. And see, all right.
Yeah, you got to be careful when you're going at Stewart.
Well, that'll get you back in it quickly.
Great pass from Caitlin Clark. Head up. Just the velocity.
But her team is beating Indiana, and that's exactly.
How great footwork is so fun to watch.
Still loose on the floor.
Man, you know what? They usually tell you not.
Indiana Fever having to take the ball. Keep the dribble alive. Uses a little push off to create space on aerial power.
Knows if the screen is coming. She waits. She sets it.
Indiana's got it done inside. 5-5 game today. Here's Clark. Catch. Fire.
13 assists and a couple of these.
But this is the intensity on defense. That Clark's got some speed off of the bounce, and help defense does not get there in time to impact it. Look at Caitlin Clark getting her shoulders.
And with Noelle Quinn, as you mentioned, no challenge.
Clark 3-ball on the way. Good boy.
Clark gets a screen from Boston. There's the pick and roll.
2. Whips it to Boston. Right back to Clark.
For Clark as well, and you see this screen on ball. One thing about Caitlin Clark, she's relentless.
She's going to step back. It's a 3.
threes come from above the break. Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm.
Is there any better passer right now from the backcourt than Caitlin Clark?
Everyone runs. You run hard. Look at all that space.
12 points in the game. Allen gets blocked.
Clark, who's putting together a first-half masterpiece.
All over. Here is Clark. Clark separating, taking.
There's Boston.
So this play right here, she comes off the elbow. Coffee switch.
And that takes a little bit of perspective.
Doing it with some defense. Comes up with the block. And then Lexi Hull.
Everybody talks about the logo threes.
Yeah, they do.
Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience?
Dallas in the paint, 16-4.
Is the franchise record tire.
Clark with the board.
It's a three. Clark stepping back.
To make this game look as easy as it is very difficult.
Caitlin Clark on the board with the logo 3.
As Caitlin Clark offers some
Really great read by Caitlin. Acceleration by Clark right here. She comes into this
Back and
action.
forth they go from deep. A gauntlet to begin her career.
No shot is
Able to hit. Here's the flick ahead. Alyssa Smith lays it in.
Guard is just a lot stronger than the other because of her experience and maturity.
Nice the basketball.
Look at the vision. Eyes to the ring.
Converted. You just see the touch by the rookie.
Mentioned 7 lead.
Launches, hits a three. Oh, here in the first quarter,
Another great pass.
Position defense.
So when Caitlin goes off the ball, typically